one of our heroes.
That roll is ready.
They killed one of our heroes.
Be moving. Time to make Mage. He will have his revenge. More life force, quick!
They killed one of our heroes.
Get up. What is needed of him? Grandma will not fight without him.
They killed one of our
And
heroes.
so it was decided. The Brittlebone Temple would be the Moonkins.
But it's safe, Lana. No one can get in. That's the entire...
No one. Well,
What?
3 moons ago. That's the point. No one knows why she's here.
Ready for action. This looks interesting. Let there be light! He is on his way. Let him at them! The might of the Moon King!
They killed one of our heroes.
Keep the world waiting a bit longer. Come back to Newark. Quick! Can Zaska help? All life force, quick! Magua mends their flesh. What can he do for the tribe? Go boom! What happened here? This was a massacre. Let them take a look at those corpses. Can you help? What is that? Akog is listening. Let Zaska get a proper look. These Zaska's just saying things how they are. And an old was that right. Why? Everybody makes mistakes. Whatever. No. Let them look around. Maybe there is a... Well...
killed one of our heroes.
Can a troll not rest for a moment? Afraid of an Grungwa is here. They should be. Go in now. More trouble. Help her servants. Such a beast. More rifles, quick! More rifles, quick!
They killed one of our heroes.
It was a difficult time. Huh, right. They can talk about this in the tribe camp. There is nothing to talk about. What this? Something is nearby. Something with hex power. What on Urgath?
The hex power comes from this, no? Grungwar.
Agrog speaks true. Let him see what the inscription says. Herein be the summer to our winter, the sandstorm to our blizzard, the fire to our cold. Herein guide our spirits into the river of souls.
Mugwal's tusks, what was that? He feels like his blood is boiling.
Must be a divine blessing to help the brittle bones here with the cold. This could be useful, chieftain.
Fine.
Won't go boom! Go boom! This looks interesting.
Metal and locked. Curse it, this place is full of them.
Maybe they tried to keep that beast they heard earlier, whatever it is, from escaping.
How did they get through, though?
There is a shovel claw tunnel over there. Maybe it will get him past the gate. No, I'll go look. Time to Mugwa's polished utters. Curse it.
Zazka, okay?
All good. The tunnel just led elsewhere. Looks like some kind of thing-keeping shelter.
Then look if there is anything the Moonkin can use, and come back here.
All right, Wait. Zazka knows that smell.
In that direction? Zazka is listening. May not hurt Big Blood.
They killed one of our heroes.
Get up. The Moonkin needs him. Blood smash! Help her servants. This looks interesting. What on Urgath is this? Time to move on. Let Aqua. That corpse looks interesting. This looks interesting. Torches. Could be useful. Interesting. Probably.
We just need to have faith, Roderick. The Guardians will protect us, come what may.
Just like they protected Avena when she threw herself off that cliff.
That was her choice, and hers alone.
No, it was the Hierophant's choice when she decided to lock us up in that prison with that beast. We should have just gone home when that stupid Shadow Shard couldn't kill it.
Then the beast would have just resurrected itself.
But not before we were already back on our boat. I'm telling you, we are no match for that thing. Just being close to the sarcophagus drives me nuts.
He is going. You find out.
Zazka knew it. He should tell Akrok about this. Zazka knows how to get through the gate. These barrels will help.
They smell strange. Knows Zazka what is in them.
He does. Boom powder. At least that is what Zazka calls it. The Brittlebones have some fancy name for it. Fire powder, or something like that. They use it to blow things up. Walls, trees, other brittle bones. Just put it somewhere and toss a torch at it. Job done.
That sounds not very safe.
Well, it is not if one keeps hugging the barrel after the wood has started burning. Just be out of the way when it goes boom, and there's no problem.
How knows Trusted One about this?
Been there, done that.
Speak true, Trusted One.
Well, remember that old trading post they came across about 3 moons ago? It belonged to Brittlebones. Maybe Zazka found a pouch of Brittlebone stuff there, and played around with it.
And he told Chieftain Narjik not.
Grungwar gets not to judge Zazka. Not Grungwar.
Stop it. Now is not the time.
Ha.
All right. Worth a try.
They will need more barrels, though. Let them look. Let Zazka get a proper look. That thing again. When it come, Noak smash it like brittle door.
They will smash it together. The tribe for the blood for the tribe.
What this? Let Granois take a closer look. Huh. What is that? Noak, go look. You find out. What on Urgath is this? This looks interesting.
They cannot crush this. They need a key or some other way to tear it down.
On his way. Let Granois take a closer look.
If they had boom powder, they might be able to do something here.
As perfect as a dough in heat. Now they need fire. Zazka promised too much.
Not at all. Good work.
Maybe Moonkin can make Big Temple Gate go boom too? Worth trying. But they will need more boom powder.
Then let them look for more.
He is on his way. Sure, why not? Granois' tusks. It's huge. What on Urgath is this?
More time windows. They should look for memories to make them appear.
What this?
Let Agrok see. There. The time window. It appeared.
Yes. What did you want to show me?
Look,
A fish basket.
that's our entire morning's haul. A few mackerels and half of them are too tiny to feed a toddler. Something's happened to these waters, High Priestess. They used to be brimming over with fish, and now we're hardly catching anything. If this goes on, we'll soon be facing worse problems than that cursed clump of flesh in the temple.
I'll think of something. Stay brave, brother. Kieran smiles on us, he does.
So the brittle bones here were running out of food, and their chieftain thought the cub was responsible for it.
They will not get away. Zazka!
This looks interesting.
They killed one of our heroes. They killed one of our heroes.
Come on, moment. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer. More like this. Quick!
What can he do for the tribe?
Help her sons.
What is this?
Interesting. Probably.
What on Urgath is? An altar. There's hex power in it, though not much. Feel this. It is like lightning is running through their blood.
Lord ready.
What is needed of him?
Let Grimoire.
Another golem. Is it not, Grimoire? This one is made of ice, and it is very, very powerful.
No, I'm cold.
Grimoire, Is there a way the Moonkin could harness the Golem's power? Control it, perhaps?
Why?
Maybe it could help them get through the gate to the sarcophagus. Can they control it?
Grimoire could try, but he knows not if it works. Also, they would need to wake it first. Akrog sees that hole in its chest. It is missing its heart. Just like Stone Golem do. Noag speaks true.
Well, then they know what to do. They have to find the Ice Golem's heart.
Grimoire is ready. Dead brittle bones.
And mauled, too. Probably the work of whatever that beast... The ones at the gate to the sarcophagus room. Come, look around. Maybe the Ice Golem's heart is here somewhere.
Smash them! Even the worms. Such a beast. More life force. Quick. Magua mend their flesh. Let Zazka get a proper look. No, I'll go look. What on Urgath is this? What this? Interesting. Probably. This looks interesting. Let Akrog see. Huh. What is that?
There. The other half of the Ice Golem heart.
Back to the Golem, then.
Not fair, that's all I'm saying. First they put him on vigil at the sarcophagus for Moon Strait, then they complain he goes a little loony. They should have alternated shifts like they used to. I'm telling you, I should have never signed up for this. You will return to the Empire as heroes. Bullshit! We'll never return again. We'll bloody die in this place.
Now you're blaspheming. We need to be here. You know what would happen if we weren't.
Find out. Grungwa is here. No uncle.
All right. What does Akrog need to do, Grungwar? Just put the heart into the hole.
That should make it come to life. Grungwa will then try to control it with a hex.
All right then. Be ready. There it goes. Grungwar.
Magua bless these old hands. He is trying. He... It moves! Crush it! Crush it now! He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp. Can Zazka help? Help us, service. At his service. The power of Magua! Quick!
They killed one of our heroes.
Keep him safe.
there. Ready for action. Ekrog is ready for... What is needed of you? For the tribe! It is dead. Magwa's tasks. Grangwa is sorry. Let us...
Grangwa, he's sorry. What by Magwa happened? What looked it like? Grangwa could not control it. He was too weak. Too old. It is fine. He tried.
Is there any way they can bring that thing back to life?
No. No, Grangwa thinks not. But... they see that. The heart? It is still glowing. It is true. They should take a look at it.
What on earth?
I thought so. It is still full of hex power. Interesting. Is it useful? Grangwa thinks so. It is true. They should be able to use some of the Golem's hex power with the heart alone.
It can turn Norak into Golem?
No, but maybe cast a useful hex or two. They should hold on to it, Chieftain. All right, time to crush the gate then. They have enough boom powder now.
Let Grangwa take a closer look. Interesting. Probably. What on Urgath is this? Go. It whispers again. Zazgar is listening. This looks interesting. Let Zazgar get a proper look.
All right. Zazka, help Akrog. They need to... Magwa help them.
Crush it! Crush that thing!
They killed one of our heroes.
And so it was decided. The Brittlebone Temple would be the moon.
Akrog is ready. Keep moving. What is this?
An altar. There's hex power in it, though. Feel this. It is like lightning is running through their blood. What on earth is this? Roxy. Herein be the summer to our winter, the sandstorm to our blizzard, the fire to our cold. Herein guide our spirits into the river of souls. Go join the worms. This way. And so it was decided. The brittle bones. What should we do? Rock go there. Grungwa will go there. He is on his way.
Interesting.
Herein be the summer to our winter, the sandstorm to our blizzard, the fire to our cold. Herein guide our spirits into the river of souls.
What is this?
An altar. There's hex power in it, though. Feel this. It is like lightning is running through their blood.
They will
They killed one of our heroes.
The tribe needs its chieftain.
He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp.
One of our heroes.
Come on. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer. Going now. More like this.
They killed one of our heroes.
Keep the worms waiting a bit longer.
Brahma is here. He is going.
Zazka help? Crush them now! It is dead. What? Is there? No, it is true. They should take a look. Thought so.
All right, time to crush the gate then. They have enough boom powder now.
Take a closer look. This looks interesting. Let our rock see.
An altar.
Feel this. It is like lightning is running through their blood. Huh. What is that? What on Urgath is this?
Herein be the summer to our winter, the sandstorm to our blizzard, the fire to our cold. Herein guide our spirits into the river of souls. All right, Zazka. Magua help them.
Crush it! Crush that thing! Zazka is listening. The tribe must survive! What now? More trouble? Grumble is ready.
Was a Zaradnar, a tribe-eater. Tribe-eater? Akrog remembers a story. He thought they only lived in wastelands. They do. Grunwa understands not how it could have ended up here, unless the sacred seal created it. Very strange.
Well, at least they now know what mauled these brittle bones. That demon wiped out the temple.
Well, maybe they will find answers behind that gate. Zazka, help Akrog with the barrels. Akrog is listening.
Magua, mend their flesh!
All right then. That worked better than Akrog thought. The Tribe-Eater. It is down there. The Moonkin will face it. Come, and crush sticks ready.
No, I'll go look.
Down, down, down. Akrog breathed deeply as they descended the temple stairs, trying to hide his growing unease for Noak's sake. Somewhere down there, a piece of the field dog was waiting for them to claim it. And if they could trust their ears, a tribe-eater awaited them too.
Noag no like. Feels strange here.
That is the hex power.
No. It's like something is watch him. Look into his head.
Little Blood is just nervous. Come, let them find the sarcophagus.
What is needed of him? We find out.
Another altar with hex power in it. This is a strong one.
Feel this. It is like lightning is running through their blood. No, I'll go look.
What is this?
Another time window.
And then I open my eyes, and he's there, floating just below the ceiling, with his skin all rotten and black holes for eyes. And you know what he says? It was a losing battle, Lara. It was a losing battle from the start. I mean, I know it was just a dream, but still I can't get those words out to my mind. It was a losing battle from the start. It was. Because we thought our virtue was more important than our power. What do you mean, Your Reverence? Nothing. I'm sorry. The sarcophagus?
We put too much faith in our virtue? What meant she?
Akrog knows not.
sign of the cub.
But there is hex power here. Perhaps the echo of these seals the stranger mentioned. The ones they use to shield the sarcophagus.
Interesting. Probably.
What tusks? Where is the part of the cub?
Someone must have taken it. Or that tribe eater was the cub after all.
Akrog thinks not. They look different. There is a time window nearby, though. Maybe they can...
Big blood.
What is it?
No, I feel not well. Something is here. Something is... Kill it! Roger, Master.
They killed one of our heroes.
Down. That little blood is just nervous. Come, let them find the sarcophagus.
This looks interesting.
Another altar with hex power. It is like lightning is running through their blood.
If he and
And then it got nothing.
we put too much faith in our virtue? What meant she?
Akrog knows not. No sign of the cub.
But there is hex power.
Tusks. What is it?
Kill it! Here. He will protect the tribe.
Ready for action.
He is going. Why must they play with the broken? The heart! Use the golem heart! That way.
Going now.
They killed one of our heroes.
Ready for more.
They killed one of our heroes.
What next? Can a troll not rest for a moment? Zaska is missing.
Grandwa is returned. What can he do?
Interesting.
Its chest. It glows.
Could that be?
Trusted one, cut him open. Now!
Sure. A great way to end a great day. Wow. May his tusks fall off. That is... an arm?
From the cub. The field dog.
What by Mugwa's glistening udders was it doing inside the tribe eater's body? That makes no rotten sense.
Zaska is right. Maybe the Hierophant... Wait! Chieftain, look!
The time window. Touching the arm must have made it appear.
Open it then. Maybe this way they can understand what happened here.
Whispers again.
Is everything well, Your Reverence? You've been staring at the creature for a while.
We killed her, Lara. It's our fault Galia died.
What do you mean? It was that traitor.
No. He only dealt the killing blow. We led her to the gallows. Your husband was right, you know. It was a losing battle from the start. Because we put too much faith in our virtue and too little in our power.
I don't understand, Your Reverence. Come, we should go back upstairs, then we can...
We will never be able to contain this beast. Even torn apart and shielded with duality magic. It's just too... fucking smart.
Guards! Guards!
What? You think I'm the villain now? Oh, you sorry little fool. The light races will never win. At least not if we keep fighting the way we used to. We worry about honor, faith, and ideals, whereas all they care about is one thing: winning. And that's what really matters. I will consume the power of the field dark. There is no need to keep it trapped here. I will siphon its essence. And when I'm done, these disgusting parts will be nothing more than rotting flesh.
You're mad, Shara. No one can control the field dark, even you. You're...
I already took care of the torso, so I think I can handle a cursed arm. But first, it's your turn.
No! Don't! Ah! Mistake!
I'm sorry, sister. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Now, show me what you have. I can't. No. No, you can't. You can't.
Mugwa's tusks.
What was that? What did they just see?
The Hierophant. She was the demon. What? It is true. The Hierophant. She must have tried to leech the field dark's power. But he was stronger and turned her into this beast.
But they saw her do something similar to the torso in the time window, no? If she could siphon the strength from the torso, why not from the arm?
She siphoned the other priestess too. But as to the chieftain's question, Granois knows not. Maybe she was strong enough to hold one part of the cub's power, but not two.
Or the cub tricked her into believing she could do it.
Or that.
She also spoke of someone getting killed, no? Galia.
It is true. Maybe some other warrior of her tribe.
So the field dog took control of her.
At least this is what it looked like to Granois. She allowed the field dog's hex power into her mind, hoping she could dominate it. But instead, it dominated her and turned her into that.
Dead Brittlebone is good Brittlebone.
What by Mogwai made her think she could control it? The Field Darg is a demigod. She was a Brittlebone.
A powerful one. But Akrog speaks true. It was a foolish idea, and she got what was coming to her.
And then wiped out the entire temple as a demon. Brittlebones call this irony.
The Field Darg corrupted the shaman when she touched the arm. Will it corrupt the Moonkin too?
Grungwa knows not. He hopes not, unless they let it into their heads. But how can they know? But Grungwa has said his piece. He thinks this is dangerous. But if the chieftain still believes this is a good idea, he will bow to his word. After all, he is right. They have little choice.
Huh. Look at that. An old brain can see sense after all.
Grungwa understands why Zaska hates him now. He has every right to. But let this hatred not affect the strength of the tribe. The Moonkin need to stick together, now more than ever.
Well, tell that to his trusted one, Nurbok.
Grungwa is right, trusted one. There will be time to talk about this another day. Let them go back. The kin must have set up the tribe camp by now, and Akrog grows tired of this place. The four trolls marched in silence as they returned from the Hex Gate, carrying the arm of Zarek's cub between them. Too strong were the memories of their first journey into the many temples of the Sacred Seal. The Hierophant killing her own kin, the Hierophant turning into a demon, Zaska's dark words towards Grungwa. But above all else was the strange sense of being all four of them felt. The sense that a fifth creature was walking alongside them.
It reacts.
Still looks like dead meat to Zaska.
No, the stranger is right. The hex power here, it changed. It is more alive now.
And the stranger really thinks this is going to work. The Moonkin just find all the pieces. The stranger casts his little hex, and the cub will walk again.
Oh, trust me, there's nothing little about that hex. But yes, that seems to be the method. But in order to do that, we need to break the other 3 seals first.
And for that, they will need to find their dark echoes.
Correct. Now, we got lucky on Hirin's seal because the bones contained the exact echo we needed, and the portal was right there for you to compare it with. The other ones aren't going to be that easy. That said, I have done some thinking while you were gone. This masked goddess still remains a mystery. But I have solid theories on Shana and Nihalf, the patrons of the other 2 shrines. Which one would you like to hear first?
Akrog has been thinking. Each guardian is the patron of more than one thing, no? So is there more than one dark echo for each of them?
That's correct, there must be. Though some of them will certainly be harder to find than others. Let's take Hirin. He also represents the passage of souls. Good luck finding a dark echo for that.
They should look for simple echoes then.
Exactly, but I've done that already.
So the Moonkin cannot know for sure which echo they need?
I'm afraid not. But again, we have hints, so even though failure is a possibility, it's not like we'll be firing arrows into the dark.
Only into the twilight.
Chieftain Akrog, you have a poetic streak.
Poetic?
Never mind.
Finding these dark echoes will take the Moonkin a lot of time and strength.
Is there no other way to break the seals?
If there is, it's beyond our capabilities. Keep in mind, even the Sacred Seal themselves, who created these portals, used an Echo Shaper to open them. I will keep thinking, of course, but for now I believe this is our best course of action. We know there are keys, and we have clues as to what they look like. We just need to find them.
All right. Tell him about Ceann-feadhna. Who is she, and what could her dark echo be?
That one's fairly simple. Ceann-feadhna is also known as the Gentle Hand and the Mother, and she's the guardian goddess of maternal love, kindness, compassion, and homes. I think the dark echo we should focus on with her is cruelty.
As simple as a fist to the face.
That's correct, but I see no value in focusing on the more complex aspects of her. Kindness and compassion against cruelty. It doesn't get any simpler than that.
The stranger speaks true. Nihoff is the guardian of the tiny Brittlebones, no?
He's worshipped by many of the light races, but the dwarves are his most ardent followers indeed. He's a bit tricky. Nihoff embodies craftsmanship, courage, honor, glory, and honesty.
Noag honest.
I believe that. Now, I'm not sure how we're supposed to find the dark echo of craftsmanship, but the other aspects are simpler. Cowardice, disgrace, lies. They are easy to find.
Even within the tribe.
Beg your pardon?
It matters not. Who could this masked goddess be, though? If she is a guardian, then she must be known.
Well, I assumed the same thing. But I went through all my books, and there's absolutely nothing. Ellen is sometimes depicted with a hood, but I doubt that's enough to call her a masked goddess.
This is bad, then. If they cannot break her Hex Gate seal, it matters not if they break all the others.
I'm aware, and I'm doing my best to solve that problem. This place is brimming with Hibernian writing, so there's got to be more information somewhere. Which brings me to a little request. If you find any Hibernian writings on your quest, bring them to me. Even if it tells us nothing about the masked goddess, the more we know about the Sacred Seal, the better.
They can do that. Cruelty and cowardice. Where are the Moonkin supposed to find them?
And therein lies the rub. If I were you, I'd start with cruelty, though. That should be easier to find. Maybe in a burning village, a freshly raided troll tribe camp. Or maybe you could even create it yourself. When you're there, just use your gift to feel for the echo. Only you can decide whether it's the one we need.
All right, Akrog will do what he can. He will look around the tribe camp first, though. Seems like everybody has settled in.
What next? What is this?
Everything all right, Little Blood?
Oh, it nothing. No, I just think a lot, but he not find answer.
Well then, tell Akrog. Maybe he can help.
All right, if Big Blood say it about the hunters, Noag understand not why they kill Moonkin. They know Moonkin, though. They know they have trusted ones, sires. Why they so bad?
Akrog is not sure. Bad is the right word for it. They are unable to see past the borders of their own tribe, their own race, and so they think trolls are animals. It is always like that.
That's so sad. Big Blood want else?
Akrog wonders, Did Little Blood ever think about what he wants to be when he is older?
Wants be?
He will have to choose a role when he cusps. It is still a few dozen moons off, but not that long. Has Noak ever thought about that?
Sometimes it is true. Noak think he want to be an eye.
An eye? Why is that?
No, it just... Sire Narjak like to hunt, no? Noak want to... well...
honor him.
But that not all. He also just like it. Leaves, trees, wind, air. It make Noak happy. Also, he can see much this way.
Interesting. Akrog always thought Noak would want to be a tamer or a healer like Crumb. He spends so much time with him and the Beaks. What is funny?
Oh, just... Noak want to be a tamer once. He even tell Crumple, and Crumple show him Beak to show taming. It no go well.
What happened?
Well, Crumple tell Noak to hold Beak gently, but Noak strong and, well...
The Beak died?
No. It just go squish a bit and fly away. But Noak no want to be a tamer after that. He not want to hurt Beaks.
Maybe Little Blood just needs practice.
Maybe, but... No, Noak be I. He go climb mountains and trees and hunt boars, then eat at night.
All right then. Noak's cusping is still a while off anyway. How feels Little Blood? Anything troubling him?
Why Big Blood ask so often? Noak seem weak to Big Blood? He no want seem weak. Noak strong.
Akrog meant not to say that Little Blood is weak. He just wanted to know if there was anything Akrog can do for him.
That nice, but Noak fine. He know he not old enough for hunt yet, but he's strong and crush many brittle bones, so he no longer carb.
That is true. Well, forgive Akrog for asking then. That is all for now. Let them march on.
Let Grunwar take a closer look.
Grunwar wished to speak to Akrog.
Right. It is... it feels a bit silly, but... it is about the bloom Grunwar took. Magwa's tear.
The one he wanted to plant in the tribe camp to last.
It is true. To be short, Grunwar thought Magwa's power in that bloom would be stronger. Grunwar fears it is dying.
Mighty Mugwa cannot even keep a plant alive. How impressive.
Grunwar believes there is something that can keep it alive, though. Crushed bone. If the Moonkin could keep an eye out for bones on their journey, Grunwar would be grateful.
Akrog knows Mugwa's tears are sacred, but he understands not why this bloom is so important to Grunwar. It is just a plant.
Grunwar... Never mind. It was a foolish idea, and Grunwar should not waste the chieftain's time. Forgive him.
Just speak true, Grunwar. What is it?
It is... Grunwar is not who he used to be anymore, chieftain. There are times when he wakes and wonders whose hide this is. 40 years ago, he could crush 3 brittle bones with one strike of his fist. Now, there are days when he can barely remember how to make his hexes anymore. He is not useless yet, but he knows that one day he will be. He has not Narjak's firstborn blood, so he will not live forever.
And this day, it gives Grungwa dark thoughts. He wants not to be, well, a burden.
Oh no. So moving. Zazka's eyes are all wet.
Cut it out, Trusted One. Now.
Come on. If it was up to Old Fur, Zazka would not even be alive anymore.
This is not true. Grungwa is a powerful warrior still.
He is not. Trusted One Nerbach is, but Grungwa is not. Every hex is harder than the last. Every strike is... Oh, why is he saying all this? The chieftain has other troubles.
How old is Grungwa?
He counted the years not. But when he was a cub, Chieftain Najak was still a cub too.
Akrog understands. But what have the tears to do with this?
It is hard to explain. But when this old hide fails at last and Magua takes Grungwa into the moonlit river, he would like to think that something of him remains with the tribe.
Like a grove of Magwa's tears.
A foolish thought, but it is true.
Fine. They will keep an eye out.
Grungwa thanks the chieftain. He truly does.
It is fine. Now come. They have much to do.
Interesting. Probably. Got to ask the chieftain first. Nerbach knows. He was just letting him know that they have options. Ah, well. Speaking of Zarak. What on earth?
Akrog. Trusted One Grungwa. Magua prays. Nerbach and Anuk were just speaking of something. Magua prays. Good work on setting up the tribe camp.
Nerbach likes this place as little as Trusted One Grungwa. But he must say, it is not a bad spot. Easy to defend.
What spoke they of?
The Moonton have a problem. They are low on food, and there are almost no animals to hunt.
No animals? The Blackheart jungle is right at the bottom of the mountain.
It is true, Chieftain, but still. Anuk's hunters come back from hunt earlier, and the only healthy game they find is 2 boar and 1 stag. All the rest is either dead or mad.
That corruption the stranger spoke of. So it spreads across the entire jungle?
Uh-huh. Whether it is the entire jungle, Anuk cannot say. But as far as his eyes go. Speaking of corruption, what found Akrog behind the Hex Gate? Was there another part of the cub?
It is a long story.
Nerbach sees. So 1 dark echo for every Hex Gate, no?
It is true. The stranger is still trying to find out who the masked goddess is, but he thinks the dark echoes for Shana and Nihaf are cruelty and cowardice. If the Moonkin want to open the gates, they need to find them.
Dark Echo, Hex Gates, Zarek's Cub, Mugwa's tusks, all this make an egg's head spin.
What are Nurbok's thoughts on this? The field dark, the echoes, and the Brittlebone Temple.
It matters not what Nurbok thinks. Akrog has spoken, so Nurbok bows to him.
Nurbok.
There is nothing to say.
Anug is the Eye Master. Has he any idea where they might find cruelty? Akrog's first thought was the Bog Tusk tribe camp. There should still be corpses there.
Bog Tusk tribe camp? Oh. Anug already ordered his eyes to scrap shelters there and burn the dead flesh. They is not kin, but Anug want not to leave them there.
Honorable. Then they need to look for cruelty somewhere else. Maybe
the Brittlebone village. That is what Anug and Nurbok were talking about. There is a big Brittlebone tribe camp, a village, a day's march north. The Moonkin should go there, crush the Brittlebones, and take their food. Simple.
Good idea. If they raid it, they might even create some cruelty. 2 beaks fed with 1 crumb.
Hostile or not, a raid will cost Moonkin blood. Akrog wonders if there is no other way to get this food.
They can try talk.
And when has a Brittlebone ever listened to a troll? The chieftain knows what they are like. The Moonkin are just animals to them.
Grungwar knows that not. Zazka has no love for Brittlebones, but they are not all the same. Just as not all trollkind are.
Tell Akrog more about this village. Who are they?
Eye Master Anug. Well, as Nurbok say, they mine things. Rocks and metal and scrap. Besides that, they not look like warriors to Anug. Julog even say he think one of the Brittlebone gods see him, but he not attack Julog. Scared, probably.
Nurbok. Grim as always.
Are they slavers or tusk hunters?
No.
Then why kill them?
Because it will save the tribe from starving like dogs.
No. The Moonkin will try to peace talk first.
Is Akrog so afraid?
Only cautious. The Moonkin have lost over half their warriors over this rotten last moon, and Akrog will not risk any more lives than he must.
Fine. Then let Nurbok offer his crush stick. He and a pack of his best skull crushers will take care of this.
Akrog thanks Nurbok, but he cannot accept.
Why?
Because someone must protect the tribe camp while Akrog is gone. He, Grungwar, Zazka, and Littleblood will travel to the Brittlebone camp and find food. If too many warriors go, the Brittlebones will see them from a distance. Akrog has spoken.
Fine. Do what he must.
Nurbok. Charming as a fist of beak shit on a sleeping fur.
Has Eye Master Anug any other ideas about this other Dark Echo? Cowardice.
No, not right now. But he think. Oh, and before the chieftain march, he must talk to Shepherd Crumb and Master Scrapper Zeramek. It is about the wounded and the Moonkin weapons.
All right. Akrog will speak to them when he finds the time. For now, the gathering is over. How are the Moonkin's food supplies looking?
Too low. Not because they is bad at look, but because there is no food to find.
Yes. That is what Akrog had heard. Have they searched the whole area?
They look everywhere. It is long time since eyes find more than one animal at a time, and the beasts is all thin and sickly or wild like demons.
The tribe cannot go on for long without the food that Eye Master Anuk's trolls provide. Akrog wishes them luck with finding as much as they can.
Luck is nice, chieftain, but it not help much.
Anuk is right. Akrog hopes the tribe will soon be able to find a new home with as many creatures as they can hunt. He is trying to make that happen.
Then it is Anuk who wish luck to the chieftain. And he also sent out an eye or two to see what they can find.
Can Akrog help the eyes in any way?
Can he use one of those hexes to make more trolls? Anuk can never have enough eyes, and there is so few of them now, and so many enemies.
Akrog wishes it were that easy.
Well, then there is nothing Anuk can think of right now.
Akrog just realized he never asked. How ended Anuk up as the Eye Master of the Moonkin?
How he end up as the Eye Master? Probably just because he is the oldest Eye that still live.
It's a dangerous role, is it not?
It is, but Anuk won't have no other role. It's a great honor to be the eyes of the tribe, probably one of the greatest.
Sounds like Anuk is enjoying it then.
Enjoy is not the right word, but Anuk know not a better one. He do what is need of the tribe of him, that is all.
What has been keeping the eyes busy lately?
The same as always, Anuk would say. They take good care of the Moonkin, even if the chief did not see them. Right now, some eyes is look for greenskins and brittlebones.
Good. The tribe feels safer knowing the eyes are looking out for them. Akrog thanks the Eye Master. He must go.
Stay safe, chieftain.
Ready for action. No, I'll go look.
Akrog is glad to see Ugruk made it here safely.
It true. Ugruk here. Ugruk help chieftain? Need some work done?
Ugruk can relax. Akrog just wants to talk to him. There is not much work for Ugruk in this place. Akrog will let Ugruk know if he thinks of anything.
That okay. Ugruk keep busy. Ugruk look around. So messy here. Ugruk could fix it, but he not in fixing mood.
Why not?
Ugruk always work with Zorta, but Zorta gone now, not come back.
Zorta, of course. Akrog will make those brittlebones pay for every troll they have killed or taken.
Ugruk know they will. Brittlebones took Zorta 'cause of big tusks. Left Ugruk alone. His tusks stumpy. Stumpy tusks never was good thing, but saved Ugruk's life.
Akrog remembers Zorta's tusks. So strong and sharp. Zorta was right to be proud of them. Only Mugwa knows where Zorta is now.
Ugruk thinks Zorta dead. Zorta sick when Brittlebones took him. Even if Brittlebones not kill him, Zorta die anyway. No Moonkin to help.
Ugruk might be right. Such a waste of Moonkin life. Perhaps Ugruk can help Akrog by reminding him of happier times.
That not easy. Ugruk got it. That time when Ugruk and Zorta made new shelter for Elder Grafer? Ugruk forgot to put door in it. Just stones and wood, no door.
Akrog can still see the look on Elder Grafer's face when he saw his new home. Grafer was so angry, Akrog was worried he would twist Ugruk's tusks right off.
Lucky Ugruk has stumpy tusks. Elder Grafer said he would make door using Ugruk's head, but Ugruk got away.
Ugruk fixed it though, not long after that. Elder Grafer's finished shelter was admired by all the Moonkin.
It true? Ugruk and Zorta made many shelters together. Was fun to build. All gone now. Even Zorta.
The Moonkin will find their home again, somewhere. Then Ugruk can build all the shelters the tribe needs. in honor of Zorta and every troll the Moonkin has lost. Where are the others? Akrog has barely seen them since the Moonkin came here.
Not many workers left now. So many taken by brittle bones.
Were they all victims of the Hunters?
Most were, but some just got sick and never better again. Blood rot made them weak. If Troll got hurt, even small wound, he could not fight it. One worker cut his finger chopping firewood. Few days later, dead.
Little wonder their numbers have dwindled. Akrog hopes a better time for all of them is on its way.
Ugruk wanted to be like before, was happy tribe, strong.
The tribe will be happy again. One day. It was good to talk with Ugruk. Now Akrog must go.
Ugruk here if Chieftain need him.
You're here. Let Akrog see.
Ah, Chieftain Magua prays. Good of him to combine.
He means come by, no?
Same thing. Anyway, Zaramak means speak to Chieftain. He remember Cart Crumb speak of during Chainer battle? Chieftain hardly put much in there. Stone, wood, food. Zaramak disappointed.
They needed it all for the battle.
That all right, but still Zaramak could have used to make tribes stronger. For next battle, Chieftain put things in cart, then tell Zaramak in tribe camp what he want to do with it. Everyone happy.
All right, you will see what they can spare. Anuk said Zaramak wanted to talk about the Moonkin's weapons too.
It true. Zaramak shame to say, but he think Moonkin need better weapons. They just not good enough.
Why would the Moonkin need new weapons? Troll weapons are powerful.
True, but only because arm that swing them is strong. Zaramak have no love for brittle bones, but Chieftain must say brittle bone weapons good. Very good, better than trolls.
Painful to hear, but true. What wants Zaramak to do?
So, Zaramak think they should make weapons as good as brittle bone if they want survive. Problem, Zaramak cannot make them. So they need to find second scrapper who can.
The tribe has enough mouths to feed. Can Zaramak not learn to shape weapons the Brittlebone way too?
Zaramak wish he could, but no. It not that Brittlebone's smarter, it because Brittlebone shaping hard to learn. It take years. It is a fart, as Brittlebone elders say. Arts. Zaramak means arts. Same thing.
Zaramak made Akrog a crush stick not long ago, and it crushes very well.
And Zaramak happy to hear, but who say it cannot work better?
Would Zaramak not mind having a second scrapper in the tribe? One who is better at shaping weapons than him?
If he be honest, no, he like not. But he also know good of tribe bigger than good of single troll.
Strong word. Big Blood always say the same thing.
Then Big Blood very wise.
But where can they find such a scrapper? Akrog doubts the Tusk Hunters would work for the Moonkin.
True, but Zaramak have idea. He talked to Anu, and he tells Zaramak of smart Brittlebone scrapper who live not far from temple, in shelter in the wild. Apparently he shape all kind of things. Weapons, traps, even creatures of iron that move all by themselves. Anuk also say that Brittlebone Scrapper have not left his shelter for moons, and no one know why. Zaramak think maybe Chieftain can...
convince him to help them. He said people made of iron?
Like, what they call, golems?
Golems.
Right, them. They move and crush very strong.
Maybe the Moonkin could also find cruelty there.
Cruelty?
Never mind. Tell Akrog more about this scrapper.
Well, Zaramak already say most. They say he very, very good. So good that even brittle-bone chieftains come to him to have him forge their weapons.
How was Akrog supposed to convince him? Brittlebones hate trolls.
True, but he not shape weapon for brittlebones for year. So maybe he grow tired of kin? Zaramak know not. Also, if he listen not, chieftain can just drag him here by his tusks.
Teeth. Brittlebones have no tusks.
Same thing.
All right. Akrog will look for this brittlebone scrapper.
Good. Chieftain have map, no? Here, that where he should march. It take them half day to get there, but Zaramak sure it worth it. Sharp tusks and thick hide, chieftain.
Same to Zaramak.
What is needed of
Zaska has been thinking. Akrog should really put Nurbok in his place. It is clear that he respects him not as a chieftain.
The fool scolds, the wise troll acts. It is true, Nurbok has been acting strangely. But if Akrog just uses the chieftain's word, it will not change him.
What? So Akrog should dance around Nurbok's pride?
No, he should act like his sire would have, with a calm mind. Talk to him once the Moonkin have found their new tribe camp, from troll to troll. Grangwa is sure there is a way to convince him.
Akrog will think about it.
Cursed, rotten, tuskless piece of rock. Julog wishes Mugwa would smash it with her udders.
Mugwa prays Tamer Julog, big friend. Something the matter?
Oh, chieftain, he is, back. Julog meant no disrespect to Mugwa.
It is fine. What troubles Julog? Why is he not with the beaks?
Oh, it is this rock. Julog thinks he heard iron beaks behind it, which the Moonkin could tame. But this thing just too heavy, and he cannot move it.
Looks like this would need some time and materials. Akrog will send some workers over to clear it.
He would? Oh, that is wonderful, chieftain. Julog thanks him.
What is good for the beaks and their tamers is good for the tribe. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Julog.
Sharp tusks and thick hide. Could he ask one more question? That thing on the stone slab, is that... they know...
It is Zarek's cub, it is true. The brittle bones cut him to pieces, and the Moonkin must restore him.
Julog hopes it will be kind to the Moonkin, then. Just being close to that thing makes his tusks tingle.
He is not alone in this feeling. They will be careful.
Lovely rain.
Grangwa is ready.
Akrog is listening.
Chieftain did it! Julog, wait!
Ah, curse it.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
Let Akrog.
Oh, so Julog's ears tricked him not after all. Look at these beauties, chieftain. Look at them.
They sound very angry.
Because the Moonkin barged into their nesting place, of course. But worry not, Chieftain. Just give Julog and Crumb a bit of time with them, and they will be eating the grains out of Julog's hand.
Any chance Sazka can get the bones of that hand? It would look nice around Sazka's neck.
Not funny, Small Tusk.
Julog will not disrespect trusted...
Leave it be, Akrog. No point.
These beaks look not like normal beaks. Think Julog they will be useful in battle.
Oh, surely. In truth, Crumb and Julog have been working on an idea, and these beaks might just be the right ones for it. Julog thanks the Chieftain again. He thinks there are more rocks like this in the temple, maybe.
He will order them cleared when the Moonkin have the materials. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Julog.
Let Grunwa take a closer look.
Yes? After something shiny, are you?
Akrog will see what she has.
Muggle praise. It's nice day. You want to work. Be glad to be useful. Muggle praise. It's nice day. Work. You wonder what next. Muggle praise. It's nice day. Work. You wonder what next. Be glad to be useful. You wonder what next. Lovely rain. Muggle praise. It's nice day. Be glad to be useful. Work. Be glad to be useful. You find out.
Akrog blood, Hexa. Nurbok one eye. Mugwa praise. Akrog just wanted to tell Nurbok. It was the right choice to strike a pact with the stranger. Without the strength of Zarek's cub, the Moonkin will die.
The Moonkin have survived for 1,000 moons, but that was because someone great led them. But this is not even about Zarek's cub or this brittle-bone hexer. Grungwar may whine about the traditions and Zarek abandoning the trolls all he wants. Nurbok cares for solutions, and Zazkai is right. This might be one. Even if Nurbok is still hesitant to believe anything good could ever come out of that cuckoo's mouth.
Zazka is a Moonkin. Chieftain Narjak decided so, and Zazka has done more for the tribe than many Bloodkin.
Disgrace Mugwar's name with his stupid jokes he mings? Tusks, Nurbok admires his trusted one's patience. This and Akrok's chieftainhood are the two things Nurbok and Grungwar will never agree on.
Why hates Nurbok Akrok so much?
Hate? This has nothing to do with hate. Akrok should simply not be chieftain.
But Nurbok should.
Nurbok? Grungwar? Tusks. Even Anuk would make a better chieftain than Akrok.
Why thinks Nurbok this way? Because of what happened in the cradle. Grunwar has said it. The moment the Moonkin let the Brittlebones crush their traditions, they...
Nurbok knows what his trusted one says, and Grungwar is not all wrong in this. That is not what this is about. Akrok is simply too soft. He has known Akrok since Akrok was a cub, and it is true. All this spirit hearing, Grungwar's pampering, all this undeserved admiration from the tribe simply because he is the firstborn's cub. Give the beak too much meat, and he will become lazy and weak-willed. Mark Nurbok's words. Chieftain Akrog, when the day comes that he has to make a hard call, he will not make it. Nurbok bets his tusks on it.
Akrog challenges Nurbok to a fight under Mugwar's eye. If he wins, then Nurbok will respect him.
No.
Too much of a coward?
Akrog can tell himself that. Nurbok will not fight him because he would crush Akrok's skull like a brittle bone head, and that would make Nurbok a kinslayer. And this tribe needs its great warrior still. So, if threats are all Akrog has to offer, he can go rot.